So we have year 3, 4, and 5, 6. Year 4, year 3, 4, 5 classroom on top because we don't have year 6 this year. And we have only 17 pupils at the moment. This is our year 5 classroom, and we only have 4 students in year 5. I was surprised when I came into the school because it's really a small school, and when I started teaching, I wasn't used to it because the class is too small and the students are too quiet. But now getting better because maybe in the beginning because I was new, so maybe the students were not used to me as well. The boy is Douglas and the girl is Adriana. They are 9 years old.
I think it's harder than teaching a large class because you can't do pair work. Yeah, the only thing that you can do is pair work or individual work. You can't do group work. It really lowers the possibility for interaction, which is a lot. It's the core of language learning, I'd say.
They wanted to cross the river. They met in the middle of the bridge. The bridge was very narrow, but they did not want to give way to each other. So they started to use... I used puppets to do the storytelling to silly gods and get the students to use the puppets to add out the story. And both of them fell into the river. So now teacher will give you the dialogue and you have to act out the story. The black god. They were not very confident in using English actually, and they didn't dare to try to use. So with the puppets, at least they tried to use some simple words.
Go back. There is not room for both of us.
If you ask them to talk to you in English, they won't dare to speak to you because it's not their language. They will only speak to you using their mother tongue instead of using English. But through puppets, it's like the puppet is talking to you instead of themselves. So they'll become less self-conscious, and I see the achievement in my students. They really improve a lot by using puppets. That's why I chose to share this with the other teachers. So not to be afraid to try out something new as long as it works for your students. Okay, next, according to Dennis, puppets helps to build the students' confidence. When the students use the puppets, they speak through the puppets, they become more confident.
No way. I will use my students' work. Work smart at those. Yeah.
Because we need perfection, we require perfection, and that's the reason why we are doing
lots of great teaching ideas to be used in my classroom. And it's just great to listen to others' story, what the problem they face in the classroom, and it's really inspiring to see every teacher has done something in their classroom and they achieved something. Can go up and have a look. And this lady is the founder of the school. She donated this land to the government.
Since he goes through the difficulty to raise the children, the husband passed away, cannot earn a lot of money, I think the situation made her understand that the education is really important. The old teachers 30 years ago, 50 years ago, I think they also want this memory or this photo to teach the new teacher that this school is not so easy being built. Yeah.
This school used to have more students, but the number is decreasing now because most of the students moved to the town or moved to Marudi. I think I get a lot of ideas from this project, and actually I was trained to be in secondary school, but in the end I was posted to a primary school, and teaching primary school and secondary school is completely different. So I feel really grateful to have a mentor to help me with ideas and also help me to see my weaknesses, my strengths.
Over the past year since we've started working, Anna's gained confidence like no other person I've worked with before. She's a delight to work with because she's also ready to experiment quite a bit and try out new things. And I've noticed a change in the kids. Like the kids will talk to her and talk to me when I come in English just a little bit outside. So it's no longer about the classroom. So that's an achievement in itself because they were so afraid of the language. And so if you can just break that fear, it all falls into place.
There's so many different methods to teach the students, not only the traditional conservative ways to teach. As long as the students can learn something from our lesson, I think that's a good lesson.